Hey team, how you doing? Maddie and Mark here. Thank you so much for getting back to us. Something that we've been talking about is we're going to try to get back to you, or we will get back to you guys Wednesday and Thursday, making these videos. Our second to last video, and we'll be sending them so you guys will get them today on Thursday. Thanks so much for what you're doing. You've really taken the ball and ran with it. I'd love to talk to you more. Jordan, I know you reached out to Mark, but especially for the strategic planning and stuff like that. I've been doing it for 10 years. So, we got a lot to talk about. With the curriculum design too, I fought that for a long time. We really don't have a curriculum because we just show up and deal with whatever issue is at hand. But with that said, to get to the next level, like we are looking to get to, especially with financing and fundraising and all those things, it's certainly something we want to explore, and we appreciate you guys' help. We have kids, or they're not kids anymore, they're your age, 22, 23, 24 years old, who are doing, getting straight F's in high school, who are now successful and own their own homes because they work hard. And, we feel that you can teach kids any way you want. It's getting them to believe in motivation is where we're lacking here, especially in Manchester, but I'd imagine throughout the country. But very excited. I think with the bios for you guys, with the board, I think you don't really have to worry about that till the actual day that you come to our board meeting, which is February 2nd. We'll give you time soon. But right now with the strategic planning and the curriculum, I think you guys have enough on your plate to focus on that. Something that I thought of with the curriculum, if you're looking to create one, because like I said, we really didn't have. I have a lot of stuff written down too that maybe I can bring to that meeting where we can look through things there too. But just real quick off the top of my head, life skills, mentorship, community service, relationship building, how to motivate people. Those type of things are what we're trying to incorporate in our curriculum, and it's a long-term mentorship. So, off the top of my head, 3 years, where do I see ourselves? I see ourselves comfortable not having to focus so much time on fundraising because it's happening ourselves. Our budget's $80,000. That's really not much in the scheme of things, with 30 grand coming from the Alderman hopefully every year, and we'll be able to prove our measurables in June with them. But a lot to talk about with your group. I'm very excited. It's a place where I need my most help. I'm very good at getting kids to do what I say and motivate them. I'm not the greatest businessman, and that's part of what I've struggled with. Is a nonprofit is just another word for a business. So looking forward to talking to you guys. Okay, Mark, sorry.
No, it sounds good. And just some quick updates from my side, guys. So just to reiterate, focus on the proposal and that 3-year strategic plan. Include recommendations and include the curriculum and syllabus suggestions that you can provide us for this type of a nonprofit and for this type of an organization.
Just real sorry to jump in there.
Please, go ahead.
It can be generic too, is the thing, like with, a syllabus or whatever. Although I'm not too sure there's many people we're mentoring kids the way that we're actually doing it right now.
True.
And, but with that said, what I'm saying there is it's not, hey, Tuesday we're going to talk about this, because there's so many different variables in these kids' lives. And, like I said, for 10 years, all I did was show up, and I never had to worry about any of that stuff. We certainly do teach them life skills and stuff like that. For example, like we used a lot when we were in the middle schools, the John Wooden Pyramid of Success. But a lot to talk about. Sorry.
That's great. So I think with this program too, Matt, is it how many days a week is it?
Right now, we are seeing these kids, like the classroom, which is we're actually at a library, is 2 to 4 Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's 4 hours working with anywhere from 2 kids at a time to 10 kids at a time. So this is kind of all new for us too. But, as you know, any business needs to be able to adjust on their feet, and we're very good at that.
Right. So I think what would help us from the syllabus standpoint, from my perspective, is something that outlines what we're going to get to in those 4 hours, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and however long a semester is, right? And then get that feedback, get that kind of a basic template built out with the syllabus side, and then tap Maddie to get the other information you need so that, Mr. C can articulate what he does, right? So thanks, guys, for working on that.
I'm going to get Jordan's number off you too, and I'll call you, Jordan.
Jordan, definitely talk to Maddie, and I'll get you his number right when we end this video. So lastly, just as Matt said, so the board meeting is going to be here So where we're at right now is 326 Chestnut Hill Road in New Boston, New Hampshire, 03070. So Jordan, take a look at that on the GPS, just plan ahead. We'll most likely be here for the board meeting just so it can accommodate everybody. And we'd love the rest of the group to come up with you. Anybody that can, please bring them with you. It'll be great experience. We have a spot where we can film, and then we have a spot where we can meet as a board, so it'll actually be more convenient for everybody. All right, that's all I had, guys. Thank you so much, Group E, and we'll talk to you next
Yep,
week.
thank you.
Thanks.